Hi, great people. I hope that you're having a good weekend. You're taking care of yourself and the people around you. Today, my heart bleeds. Something on my mind that is so saddening, something that is so depressing. The death of George Floyd. It has left me with a lot of questions. I've just been wondering what was going through the mind of the police officer that grounded George Floyd to death. And what was going through the mind of the officers that watched him take his last breath. Is there something they could have done about it? I've been unable to comprehend this. I see it as the highest level of wickedness. But I've just been asking myself where all this is coming from. It might have a historic perspective to it. And I know there's something that can and should be done at the macro level in terms of policy. But I know there is something that you and I can do for the purpose of the future generations. You see, George Floyd's death is a representation of attitudes and beliefs, not just in the US, but across the world. Because the question I would want to ask myself and ask you as well is, in what way do you propagate attitudes and beliefs that cause other people to feel excluded or cause them to feel they do not belong or cause them to feel discriminated? In what way do you perpetuate the us versus them narrative in your own space? How do you do this in your own community, in your own country, in your office? Is there a way that you propagate attitudes and beliefs that cause people to feel that they do not belong? Because these are the attitudes and beliefs that get entrenched in the system and put other people at a disadvantage. And the death of George Floyd is an opportunity for us to interrogate our attitudes and our beliefs towards other people, towards the other, towards the person that we consider different, towards that person that practices a different religion, that person that is from a different ethnic community, that person that has a different skin color from you. This is an opportunity for us to interrogate those unconscious biases that we have, that we hold, that continually cause other people disadvantage. And Nelson Mandela put it so well. He said that we were not born hating. People learn to hate as we interact with life, as we interact with media, as we interact with school, with community, with the neighborhoods in which we live. We learn attitudes and beliefs. And the same way we learn these attitudes and beliefs, we can learn to love. We can learn to embrace those attitudes and beliefs that cause or bring peace, create peaceful communities, that cause people to feel they belong in the offices where we live, in the communities that we live in. So the question I want to ask is, what do you teach your children? For posterity purposes, how are you creating a peaceful future? What do you teach them about the other, quote unquote? What do you tell them about a person that practices a different religion that is different from you? That is the way you help to create a different future, or a future that is peaceful. So I hope that we can help to teach or embrace different attitudes, or attitudes that cause other people to feel that they belong, to feel that they are part of the communities in which we live. And so, as we all go through this period of time, it is important for us to ask ourselves, what attitudes and beliefs do we hold that cause other people to feel that they do not belong? Thank you so much. Please keep tuned in and subscribe for the next video. Turn on the notification button as well. Thank you. Bye-bye.